I stumbled through the dense jungle, my heart pounded from the escape. How the hell did I end up on this planet? One moment I was tracking a signal, the next I was dropped here. Towering trees surrounded me. Strange vegetation pulsed with an alien rhythm. The air felt thick and wrong. That's when I saw them. Humanoid lizard beings with reptilian eyes. Their scales shimmered under the sun like liquid metal. Sharp claws dug into the soil as they moved. Before I could react, one stepped forward, a towering female. Her golden eyes locked with mine. Those eyes burned right through me. Everything went black. I woke up with my wrists burning. Thick metal bands held me against cold stone. My head throbbed like someone had taken a hammer to it. The room stretched impossibly high above me. Walls made of some black crystalline material that seemed to absorb light. Guards flanked me on both sides, more of those reptilian beings. They watched me with tilted heads like curious predators. Footsteps echoed across the chamber, heavy, deliberate. She entered like a force of nature, the Reptile Queen. Her emerald scales caught what little light there was and threw it back in patterns that hurt to look at. Taller than the others, more refined. Every movement commanded absolute attention. Her presence filled the space around me. The air itself seemed to bend toward her. She stopped just out of reach. Those golden eyes studied me like I was some fascinating specimen. "You are awake." Her voice carried weight that pressed against my chest. I tried to speak, but only managed to croak. "Good. We have much to discuss." "You have a choice." The queen stepped closer. Her claws scraped against the stone floor. "Join me in creating a new bloodline, or remain here until you rot." My throat felt like sandpaper. "What the hell are you talking about?" "My people are dying," she gestured toward the guards. "We have no males capable of reproduction. Our bloodline ends with this generation unless we act." The words hit me like ice water. "You want me to what?" "You are the key to our survival. Your genetic material combined with ours will produce viable offspring." She circled me slowly. "Refuse, and you will spend your remaining days in these chains." I stared at her. This had to be some kind of nightmare. "Accept my proposal, and I will ensure your return to Earth when our work is complete." Through the crystalline walls, I could see towering spires reaching toward a violet sky. 3 moons hung like watchful eyes. Bioluminescent plants pulsed with alien rhythms along the walkways. I was trapped, not just by the chains, by the impossible choice itself. I accept. The first trial came at dawn. They dragged me to the edge of a toxic swamp. Green mist rose from pools of bubbling sludge. The stench burned my nostrils. "Cross it," the queen commanded. "Reach the other side alive." I plunged into the murky water. Each step sank deeper into the soft bottom. Something brushed against my leg. I jerked away and kept moving. Halfway across, my lungs started burning. The toxic air clawed at my throat. But I pushed through, made it to solid ground, gasping and retching. Next came the volcanic fields. Rivers of molten rock cut through black stone. I leaped from rock to rock, while sulfur filled my mouth with metal taste. My reflexes felt sharper. In the jungle trial, massive predators stalked me through thorned undergrowth. My hearing picked up sounds I never could have detected before. My night vision improved dramatically. Something was happening to my body, something that scared me more than any monster. I was hanging from a cliff face when she told me the truth. My fingers bled against the sharp rock. Below me stretched a canyon that disappeared into darkness. "Your arrival here was not chance," the queen called from above. "I have seen your world in visions, your blue skies, your yellow sun." My grip slipped. I caught myself on a lower ledge. "What are you talking about?" "An ancient prophecy speaks of a bond between our bloodlines. Your people and mine were connected long before either world knew of the other." "That's impossible. You feel the changes in your body, your enhanced abilities. This transformation was foretold." The words hit harder than the physical pain. None of this was random. She had been waiting for me. "You manipulated me. I saved you, as you will save us." I pulled myself up to face her. Those golden eyes held no apology. "Was any of it real?" My reflection in the crystal walls showed a stranger. My eyes had taken on a golden tint. When I flexed my hands, I could see scales forming along my knuckles. "How much more will I change?" The queen studied my altered features. as much as necessary. I can barely remember my apartment back home. My job feels like something I dreamed. That is the transformation working. Your old identity must fade for the new one to emerge. She led me to a viewing chamber. Through the transparent walls, I saw her people, hundreds of them. Without new blood, they have perhaps one generation remaining, maybe less. The weight of an entire species pressed against my chest. And if I refuse now, chaos. War between the remaining families. This world dies with them. I watched a group of younglings chase each other around a fountain. Their laughter echoed through the crystal corridors. Two worlds hung in the balance. The creature emerged from the deepest chambers of the fortress. It stood 12 feet tall with twisted limbs that bent wrong. Scales covered patches of exposed flesh. Multiple eyes dotted its malformed head. What is that thing? The queen's voice carried a tremor I had never heard before. A failed experiment, my attempt to create the perfect hybrid without your help. It roared and charged. I rolled aside as its claws raked the stone where I had been standing. My body moved with fluid grace. The transformation had reached its completion. I leaped onto its back. My own claws, fully formed now, dug deep into its hide. It bucked and thrashed, but I held on. You created this abomination. I was desperate. The creature slammed against the wall. I felt ribs crack, but jumped clear. My healing had accelerated beyond human limits. This thing represented everything wrong with her methods, her willingness to sacrifice anything for survival. I grabbed a fallen spear. Time to end this. The spear pierced through the creature's chest. It shrieked and collapsed. But killing it wasn't enough. I could feel the corruption spreading through the fortress. The creature's twisted essence infected everything around it. There's only one way to stop this. I pressed my hands against the creature's wounds, drew the corruption into myself, let it flow through my transformed body. The pain was beyond description. My memories began dissolving, my childhood, my name, the faces of people I had loved on Earth. No! The queen grabbed my arm. You'll lose everything. Better than letting your people die. The corruption burned through me. Each memory that vanished felt like a piece of my soul tearing away. The fortress walls stopped pulsing with disease. I fell to my knees, empty, hollow. I too am bound to this world now. The queen knelt beside me. The ritual changed me as well. We are both exiles from our former lives. She offered her hand. Rule beside me, or return to a world that will never feel like home again. I stood slowly. I choose Earth. The portal spit me out onto familiar concrete. A parking garage in downtown Chicago. But Earth felt wrong now. The air tasted flat. Colors looked washed out. My enhanced senses picked up toxins in the atmosphere I had never noticed before. The furniture felt tiny. Food tasted like ash. Sleep brought dreams of golden eyes and emerald scales. People stared at me on the street. They could sense something different even though I looked mostly human. My eyes still held that reptilian gleam. My movements carried predatory grace. Weeks passed. Then I felt it. A tugging sensation in my chest. Like a rope pulling me towards something impossibly far away. The queen's bloodline called to me across the void between worlds. The connection was permanent. I belonged to neither world anymore. 6 months later, I still wake up reaching for scales that aren't there. The pulling in my chest grows stronger each day. Sometimes I catch glimpses in reflections. Not my face, but hers. Those golden eyes watching me from impossible distances. I tried therapy, tried medication, tried pretending none of it happened. Nothing works. The bond runs deeper than blood or memory. News comes in dreams. Her people thrive. New generations born from our shared genetics walk the crystal corridors. Children with human curiosity and reptilian strength explore worlds I helped save. But the cost follows me everywhere. In grocery stores, I smell the jungle. In crowded streets, I hear her voice. My reflection shows a man caught between species. I sit by my window now, watching Earth's single moon. On that distant world, 3 moons rise over spires I can never forget. Freedom was always an illusion. Some sacrifices bind you forever. The queen owns part of my soul, and I will never get it back.